you're ready. Stir yourself.
Oh, you realise I'm only learning to do this for charity?
Get on with it.
Suppose somebody's looking.
It's just you and me.
Yes, and I don't want that word spreading round either.
Don't worry, I'm not going to brag about it. Come on, Twinkle Toes, follow me.
Half Cherokee and chocolate brown. She's a chicken doll. She's a one of a kind. The Billy chicken is my pawpaw. He gets his orders from my mama. She makes him want to laugh.
Hey! What now?
I shouldn't be faffing about like this. I should be bottoming that bedroom.
But it was your idea.
Well, it seemed all right at the idea stage.
It's just a line dance. We shan't have to get married.
Oh.
I sometimes wonder if I should have married Rita Hayworth. My mother was all for it. Marry Alvin, she said, and you'll never be short of excitement. And look how well he maintains his bicycle.
How well would you have maintained Rita Hayworth?
With only a bicycle repair outfit.
No problem. She doted on me. Wanted to buy me a new wheel.
You'd only have felt like a kept man.
But she didn't keep him.
It's a wonderful story. I mean, it has everything. Romance, bicycles. Where did you meet her, Alvin?
We used to go to the same chippy. One night she splashed me with vinegar.
Oh, she liked you with vinegar.
Did she try you with curry sauce?
Well, a dip. You'd be ideal with a dip, Alvin. Boy meets girl. Girl splashes boy with vinegar. I like a good love story. Gets me every time.
You're inclined to be sceptical, you lot.
If that's Mr. Teasdale, don't tell him I'm going playing golf.
Suppose he asks.
Lie, cheat, improvise, think of something.
316. Oh, hello, Mr. Teasdale. We're all fine, thank you. And yourself and Mrs. Teasdale? Barry? Oh, Barry's just nipped out for a moment. Yes, that's right, it's his day off. What does he do usually? Well, sometimes he goes flying. Well, not flying. I mean, flying out. Sometimes we both go out. We do a bit of shopping, maybe go for a drive. He likes to take the car for a little run. And yes, that's true. Sometimes he plays golf.
Yeah, the thing about Rita Hayworth was she was just my size.
Alvin, you shrunk Rita Hayworth.
What did Ali Khan have to say?
It wasn't his Rita Hayworth. This was a lass from Macclesfield.
Oh, the Macclesfield Rita Hayworth. I remember her not starring in Gilda.
Not playing opposite Glenn Ford, I saw that.
Yeah, I suppose they wouldn't act with her because of her temperamental reputation for throwing vinegar.
Found out I was too timing her. I tried to tell her I always did that. Was it fair to confine all this Alvin to just one woman?
Stare, it's rude.
Exactly. Anybody would think we'd never seen a bloke in a dressing gown up to his waist in water strangling a swan before.
I think he's seeking attention. The best thing is to ignore him.
Hello.
How do?
Am I all right this way for Ilkley?
Well, I wouldn't say it's your best route.
I don't suppose any of you fellas have got a puncture outfit.
He's got a Swiss Army pocket knife.
Name's Jolliffe, Leonard. How do?
How do?
Are there many people round here desperate to get wet?
That's negative thinking. You've got to point out the advantages.
Of getting wet?
Oh, there must be some somewhere. Think.
I'm surprised you haven't come up with some already.
I'm better with a customer in front of me than I'm combat ready. Sharpens the reflexes.
It's not a customer you need for these things. It's a right muffin.
Here's one now.
I don't really like picking on him. We're related. Still, mustn't show favouritism. Are you ready to explore the wonders of the underwater world?
Is it a bus trip?
No, it's wetter than that.
Aren't you a bit old for playing with rubber ducks?
A swan boat. Moonlight on the water. Just you and Howard.
I don't let him out by moonlight. He's enough trouble during the day.
Wives, I think they're all doing Open University. Reading Suspicion.
Advanced. And they pass. Now, Pearl, allow me to introduce Mr. Leonard Jolliffe.
The Swan man of Ilkley.
Never heard of him.
Well, no, I'm only just started. I haven't got there yet.
Developed a hole in his dinghy.
Certainly gives that impression.
You've got them as well, then, prickly women.
Oh, yes, no shortage.
Mine even comes complete with her sister. She's got backup.
Hello, stranger. Are you waiting for me?
For you.
For me? Oh, a rubber suit? Oh, Howard. I've heard about stuff like this.
It's a wetsuit. I wanted to wear it.
Well, shouldn't we wait till it's dry? Oh. I'd like you to meet my uncle from Chesterfield.
Hiya.
Do you think they suspected anything?
Didn't tell him you were playing golf today. I just told him you play golf sometimes.
I'm sorry, but I can't help thinking there's a leak in our organisation.
Oh, just go. Well, Mr. Teasdale's nowhere in sight. Hold it. Haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, first aid kit, mobile phone, distress signal, inflatable operating theatre. No, not forgotten anything.
Come here, Barry.
He could be watching.
Nobody's watching. And it's lawful anyway. You've got a marriage licence.
Don't they endorse that for speeding?
Let's find out.
Oh, I should be a bag of nerves on that first tee.
For a golfer, that was a great kiss, Barry. They say it's all in the grip.
Come in, Howard.
Can I leave these here for an hour, Claggy? Pearl will never understand the urge I have to explore the wonders of the underwater world.
I think Pearl understands your urges only too well, Howard.
What? Are you alone?
Yes, Howard. We are alone at last.
Where are the others?
Oh, they're out there somewhere, repairing a Swan.
Serves me right for asking.
What are you doing with that thing?
Everything is in order, madam. We've just been road testing that Swan.
What's he doing in a frock?
This isn't a frock, missus. This is the uniform of the Swan man of Ilkley.
Well, it looks like a frock.
Where did that come from? Did somebody rub an old lamp?
You get used to her.
You what?
Well, her husband must have got used to her.
He died. Do you think that's getting used to her?
Each out of my hand. I'm teaching her line dancing.
Sounds unnatural to me.
Wouldn't teaching her to smile be better?
I've got the face for it. She keeps it ready for the next depression.
She was the next depression.
He needs some hobby, a new interest. They help enormously in cases of depression.
I'm not depressed.
No, he always looks like that.
Well, what are his interests?
Tell Miss Davenport what you're interested in. What sets your motor running?
Well, what sort of thing amuses him?
It's not easy to tell.
I got quite interested when I had blood pressure.
I am surprised. Not just that you've got pressure, but blood.
It was something to talk about. When people said, "How are you?" I got quite good at talking blood pressure.
Has my Howard been in? He said he was researching.
He took out a book on snorkelling and left.
Does your Howard snorkel?
Mainly when he lies on his back. If anyone sees him, send him home.
Would that be within your parameters? Do you like water sports?
I had a goldfish.
A goldfish? Oh, I ate that. People keeping goldfish. I ate it at fairs. Fish in little bags.
I loved it.
He did. He cried when he buried it. He keeps a fin in his wallet. He gets followed by cats.
Why Swan man, Lenny? Duckman doesn't do it for me.
Sparrow man.
That's more thee.
Red-spotted woodpecker man?
I don't have any red spots.
You soon will have if you keep splashing about in canals.
No, I won't be long. I'm just going to float up and down the canal a bit, talk to a few swans, and in no time they'll be calling me the Swan man of Ilkley.
And then what?
People in white coats come. And then what is, I'm going to write my autobiography. It's going to sell if it's called The Swan Man of Ilkley. A title like that, they'll be very interested.
What's the book really about?
Life in a pickle factory. You need a catchy title.
The pickle man of Ilkley. I can see his point.
Are you up to speed on pickles then, Lenny? Or is this just another advertising ploy?
I spent my life in pickles, but I get fed up with people saying, "That's Lenny from the pickle factory." But from now on, it's going to be, there he goes, the Swan man of Ilkley.
I bet somebody says, "Didn't he used to be Lenny from the pickle factory?"
So Withram with contemptuous silence.
Sounds like home.
First job is to reach Ilkley. Swan boat looks past it.
Appearances can be deceptive. This has been repaired and subjected to rigorous testing.
Oh, look at this. A bit big for its size.
Which one of you lot is Entwistle?
Only Entwistle I know gone Hong Kong.
His name's on the truck.
Oh, that Entwistle. Gone sick.
He'll be sick when he gets back. Sold my missus a right load of rubbish.
Hard to believe of Dr. Entwistle.
Doctor?
PhD, electrical science. Man of highest integrity.
He said it was nearly new. That's your response then, is it? Taking the mickey?
Cease in the name of the Swan Man of Ilkley.
Come at me with a stick, would you?
Do they never settle down? Why does Smiler want a new interest at his age?
Well, you're doing line dancing.
Only under pressure. The vicar wants to get a group going. Oh, I wish I'd never said. And I wish somebody else had never said.
I think that's nice, Mrs. Batty. It'll do you good. Are you enjoying it?
I am not enjoying it. And I'll challenge anybody who says I am enjoying it. I'm not having people thinking I'm some silly, daft, fluffy-headed bimbo.
I don't think you're in much danger of that. However, if you end up going down that route, I'm always available for advice.
Oh, don't get her going. She'll blame me.
Well, you open your mouth.
It's a bit of line dancing. You're not lap dancing.
Not yet. But once you get your feet on the slippery slope...
I'll say this much for the Swan man. He can certainly move in that frock.
But will he return for this old boat?
At the speed he was travelling, he should be back any minute.
It's a good job that fellow went after him. Saved me having to throw him out.
My instinct is to doubt that. But I suppose if you've got the nerve to go line dancing with Nora Batty...
I think that's the bravest thing I ever heard.
Just need a firm hand. Oh.
I told the missus that. I'm going to be master in my own four walls, I said. Finished up sleeping in the shed.
Good job he rode to condition.
Off you go, Barry. I may be a bit rusty. I've not played for a while.
Nobody's counting. Mr. Teasdale.
Herman.
Herman. Just relax and enjoy. You can be too self-critical at this game. Oh, I'm not happy with this grip. Do you ever have trouble with your grip?
Only on Mrs. Teasdale.
Huh? Oh, all right. No point being too serious. It's only a game. I didn't mean that. Oh, that's not great. You're going to show me up, aren't you?
Butterfly. I can't resist the butterfly.
Oh, I like that. So relaxed about your golf. You got time to notice a butterfly. Wish I could be like that.
Why don't we let them play through?
You're a gentleman.
Hey, if you can't take your time and enjoy it, what's the point?
Will Smiler be any good at it if he finds a new interest?
I bet it wasn't his idea to find an interest. I can't imagine him showing enough interest in finding an interest.
If you're not watching every minute, they find their own interest. Well, if you can't beat them, join them.
They asked Smiler in the library what he was interested in, but he wouldn't say.
No, mine won't either.
He looked confused. Just like Barry if you ask him what he wants to eat. But at least we discouraged Smiler from getting another goldfish. I can't stand cruelty to goldfish and bullfighting. Although I must admit, bullfighters have a prettier uniform.
That's about the only excuse that Howard's not come up with. I'm going bullfighting.
Do you think there's any danger?
Not really. He'd lose against the goldfish.
Are you sure that talking Smiler out of a goldfish was wise? They'd make an ideal couple.
I don't believe you should have a pet unless you can cuddle it. At least that's always been my working principle.
Isn't there a danger of wearing them out?
I hope nobody thinks that's why Howard's less than huge. Did Miss Davenport find out what Smiler might be interested in?
Country and western. He likes cowboy music. He's always wanted to sing with a horse.
Why does Swan Man need boat?
You've got to advertise. Image is everything. You float up and down in this, they're going to notice, aren't they?
Why does Swan Man need boat that sinks?
Sound as a bell now.
Floats like a bell. Is that encouraging?
You're only going to Ilkley. You could get to Norway in that.
The Swan Man of Norway? I don't think so.
Cut throats. They bleed a lot.
Do you mind when I'm eating?
You can't be squeamish, lad. You've got to push yourself through the gagging barrier. You've got to be prepared for every unpleasantness.
Like Chief Inspector?
Worse. Well, maybe not worse, but different. What's the worst thing you've seen squashed on a road?
My foot. Just tramp backed over it.
Should have applied his foot brake.
I'll laugh a minute with you.
World needs a laugh. World needs romance. Do you think there's as much romance about as there used to be?
Not in our house, there ain't.
I think it's sad. When did you last see a couple holding hands?
Right, press her down. Check for bubbles.
Bubbles' true love. I like it. You really did enjoy your time with the Vice Squad.
I used to know her, Bubbles. She was a stripper.
I never knew a stripper.
I used to work with her.
Alvin was a stripper? Not many people know that.
Not many people want to know that.
And now you're working with another Bubbles. Lucky Alvin.
She was a paint stripper.
The former Mrs. Truelove could do that with her tongue.
She must have gone to the same school as my missus.
You're still sleeping in the shed?
Only when we have company.
You showed her who's boss, then?
You have to.
It's got to be famous, my boat. She'll probably end up in some museum somewhere. Oh, not the pickle factory? No, I've retired. Now I'm able to live the dream.
Wise Man Book's wake-up call.
Who let go of the boat? Come on, who let go of the boat?
Right, now. Grab hold of this, Alvin.
Did we vote on this? I demand a recount.
You'll be all right, Alvin. You're used to swinging through trees.
Suppose I miss.
Ah, who's going to miss at this distance?
Answers on a postcard, please. And the lucky winner gets to dry Alvin. What's the boat? Donut the boat.
Of course. I'm really touched by all your concern, Lenny.
You'll be all right, Alvin. I planned these things down to the last detail.
Oh, I don't like that word last. Do you, Alvin? I mean, if you're going to do dangerous things, the last word is the last word you want to hear.
Stop cheering him up. You're undermining his brave and daring, what's the word I'm looking for?
Stupidity.
That's it.
Is he wearing anything sharp?
He's had no connection with anything sharp for as long as anyone can remember.
Here, off you go. Right, now then. 1, 2, 3, go!
I'm dry. I landed on my nose, but I'm dry.
Let his nose wreck his fall, we decided. These things are planned down to the last detail.
Ah, but has he got a sharp nose? Not anymore. I don't want anything sharp in that Swan boat.
He has distinguished, squashed flat nose.
Distinguished for its exceptional braking power.
Right. Stage 1, give Elvin nose burn. Stage 2, get the boat back to shore. How do I do that?
Come on then, Bubbles. Let's hear the captain speaking.
It's quite simple. Here, catch this. Lots of fingers. Right, in you go then, Lenny. Fetch your boat.
I'm not swinging out there.
I don't want any Lennies landing on me.
You know, it was never this much fun in the pickle factory.
Relax. Everything's under control. This is a well-planned, truly in the yard operation. Here, Alvin, catch this. And tie it to the Swan. And let me have it.
Give us the rope, then. It's going fine.
Can you catch, Lenny?
Never dropped a pickle. Hitchhiking Swan Man of
He'll get there in no time.
You want to bear right after Otley.
Do you think he's balmy?
Just a little eccentric.
Oh, as balmy as that.
Absolutely.
Trouble with world. No time to sit and think about buying reconditioned washing machine.